Good morning and Saharam to all the students. Welcome back in your social science online class. So student, as we had already started our chapter from a geography book and chapter number 7, our country India. So we had covered two topics in the previous session. First is about area of our country India, and second is its location. And for that we learned about latitude and longitude. And now today we are going to learn about neighboring country of India. So let's start our chapter with the topic of neighboring country of India. As everybody knows that India has its boundaries, and it has land boundary as well as the water boundary. So today we are going to discuss about the land boundaries neighbors. So we have 7 land boundary neighbors, and which I am going to tell you one by one. We'll read about that and I'll explain you about 7 neighboring countries of India. So student, India shares border with several sovereign countries. It shares land border with China. As I told you, we will talk about land border. It shares land border with China, Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan in the north and northwest, and Bangladesh, Myanmar in the east. Yes, it also shares the water borders, which is with Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Indonesia. But today we will talk about the land border. So, yes, India has 7 neighboring countries. You can say China, Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. And it is these are the countries which share the land border with our country: China, Bhutan, Nepal, Pakistan, Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. So these are the neighboring country of the India. And the land border country in length will discuss, and this is the Bangladesh. First I'm talking about Bangladesh. We'll discuss in kilometer. So the land borders, how much border means we can say how long it touches our country border. So Bangladesh border is around 4,096 kilometer. And then we'll move on to Bhutan. Its border is 578 kilometer. China's border is around 3,488 kilometer. Similarly, Myanmar is 1,458 kilometer, Nepal 1,552 kilometer, Pakistan 3,310 kilometer, and Afghanistan 106 kilometer. So if you observe, the least is Afghanistan, which is around 106 kilometer, and the maximum is Bangladesh, which is 4,096 kilometer. So these are the land borders country, and as I told you about their figures also, and because these all countries touches our boundaries of country, so that's why they known as our neighboring country. See, this is the diagram, or we can say map of a neighboring country. So we'll see here it is touches, you can see here, so Afghanistan, and this is touching Pakistan. You can see here it is Nepal, here this is China, Bhutan, you can see Bangladesh from, and this Myanmar. So yes, these are the neighboring countries. Okay, let's see again: Afghanistan, Pakistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and Myanmar. And this is our map of physical map of India. and in this map we are showing you the physical distribution of our neighboring country. So these all are our neighboring country. And now after neighboring country, let's talk about the political and administrative division. Every country needs administration. For that they need assistance and they need distribution of their territory, because as India is a very vast country, so it is very difficult to you can say handle or to control the whole country together. So what our leaders did, they divide the whole country into states and union territory. So each state should be handled by their own leader, or we can say CM or chief minister. So the whole country will be easily handled by the prime minister, as we have many teachers to handle the classes, and on teachers our principal is there. Similarly we have states, and above state we are one country. So yes, we have 28 states and 8 union territory. Earlier we have 29 states and 7 union territory, but now we have 28 states and 8 union territory. Remember, if you are having old books, maybe the datas are different, don't be confused. Now according to the latest data, we have 28 states and 8 union territory. Further, these states and union territory subdivided into district and administrative divisions. So district and administrative division we will read in political science, but right now we are learning about geographical matter of India. So yes, we have 28 states and 8 union territory. Here we have map of 28 states and 8 union territory. You can see one by one I'm reading. Jammu Kashmir, Ladakh Union Territory, Himachal Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Punjab, Uttarakhand, Haryana, National Capital Territory, Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Sikkim, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal. Here you can say Dadar, Nagar Haveli and Daman Diu. Then Maharashtra, Goa, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Pondicherry is also union territory, Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Lakshadweep. So this is a map of 28 states and 8 union territories. And students, you have to start learning the map also. Bring a map from shop, try to figure out all the states and union territory and keep it or paste in your geography notebook. Okay, so what is your the homework of today? What you have to do, you have to fill all 28 states and 8 union territory and map of India, and paste that map in your geography notebook. Okay, now see the union territories and its territory. So India comprises 28 states. Now one by one I'm going to tell you 28 states. First, Andhra Pradesh. Let me tick again. Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Gujarat, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Karnataka, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, and here we have after Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Odisha, Punjab, Rajasthan, Sikkim, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Tripura, Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, West Bengal. So these are the 28 states. Now 8 union territory. The first union territory is Andaman Nicobar Island. Second is Chhattisgarh. Third is Dadar and Nagar Haveli and Daman Diu. This is complete one territory. Don't distribute it in a further division. Then afterward, National Capital Territory Delhi. Then Jammu and Kashmir, Lakshadweep and Ladakh and Pondicherry. So you can count, it is 8 and 28 states. So what you have to do, you have to fill all 28 states and 8 union territory in the physical map of India, or you can bring political map also. So because when you bring political map, it will become very easy for you to fill the 28 states. Afterwards you practice that in the physical map of India. Okay student, so you can see these 28 states again: आंध्र प्रदेश, असम, अरुणाचल प्रदेश, बिहार, छत्तीसगढ़, गोवा, गुजरात, हरियाणा, हिमाचल प्रदेश, झारखंड, कर्नाटका, केरला, मध्य प्रदेश, महाराष्ट्र, मणिपुर, मेघालय, मिजोरम, नागालैंड, उड़ीसा, पंजाब, राजस्थान, सिक्किम, तमिलनाडु, तेलंगाना, त्रिपुरा, उत्तराखंड, उत्तर प्रदेश एंड वेस्ट बंगाल. These all are 28 states which you are going to learn by heart. So student, and these are 8 union territory, and as you know, I gave you the example. It is very difficult to run a whole country together. So what our leaders did, they divide our country into section, and now each section is guided or leadered by the CM. And when you guide or leader a small portion, it becomes very easy to control over that part which you have. And similarly, our whole country India is divided into 28 states and 8 union territories to maintain the law and order in our country. Why we have divided this into? Only because we want to maintain law and order in our country. So today what we have learned? We have learned about very basic information but very important. Maybe many of you already know about this, that India has 7 neighboring countries. Everybody knows about the neighboring countries. Some are very good friend of us, some are not that much good friend of us, and we have some borders also. And most important, today we learnt about their area, the border line area in kilometer. These you can write somewhere. This is very good information regarding our land border country. And then we learnt about our 28 states and 8 union territory. The working of this we will learn in our political sciences chapters, but here we are learning about how the physical distribution of India have. So yes, we have 28 states. Again I am telling you, maybe in your books 29 states are there, because that edition may be old, but according to the current status we have 28 states and 8 union territory. And students, in our next session will learn more about our country India. In this session we covered only 2 topics, but I want that you have to do practice of this map, state and union territory of India.